What's happening, guys? Today is probably the most important video we've done recently. This is on profitability and exactly how to calculate your profit margin no matter what product you're doing. I've seen way too many sellers mess this up or calculate it incorrectly or just exclude something that's absolutely crucial. So please watch this one to the end. I know it's not exciting like product research or software, but this is going to help you make emotional decisions and help you actually push forward, not just know the theory and keep doing research, but actually either move forward with the product or discard that product and move on. And I've broken down calculating your profit margin into 10 steps that we're going to run through now. Step number 1 is click the like button. Just kidding. So step 1 is to actually determine the sell price that you could sell this product at. And that involves coming to Amazon, typing in your shortest possible, most relevant keyword, okay, the most popular but relevant keyword, and then scroll through the page. You can see here accepted price levels. Now this is very close to the product that we're looking to do. You can see they can sell this at $37. I also know that they're selling over 1,000 units a month and at relatively low reviews as well. The important part is sell price. So $37 is something we could definitely do with a similar but better product, maybe even $40. So you're just coming in here, getting an inkling for the prices that consumers already accept. So here we're going to put that at $37. Step number 2 is get an estimate manufacturing cost from suppliers. So here we're going to come on to Alibaba.com. Again, we're using that same keyword. It may be said differently in China, and so you might try wood carving kit, etc. Use your autocomplete to tell you about that. You can see here it is still set, so that's what we would search. And then the offerings on this page, we're looking for a close relative to what we saw there on Amazon. So for example, these look similar but not exact here. So this looks like exactly what we're looking to do, but we're going to better this product. Here we can see, depending on the MOQ we do, $7.30 or $6.50 if we do over 1,000. Let's say we're being conservative and we're going to do 500. So it's going to cost us $7.30. And what we're going to do, because of course we're going to make this product better, and we have found another wood carving tool that's not included in this set on Amazon yet, and that's going to be our differentiator. That's what's going to make our bundle a better option, because they get more value and can do more different forms of wood carving with our tools. So we're going to add like 20% to this price. So $7.30 times 20%, $1.46. We add that to $7.30, $8.76. So about $8.80 is what we're going to manufacture this for with our differentiation and branding. Maybe 30% if it's extreme differentiation. Of course, you can contact them and get an exact quote on this, but when you're evaluating products, you might want to move quickly. You don't want to wait 24 hours to hear back from them. You quickly want to evaluate products. This is a good way to do it. Step number 3 is we need to estimate international shipping costs. So the first thing you want to do, come over to Alibaba and you're going to look for a section that says packaging and shipping. And when you click on that, sometimes you're going to be able to find the information we need. Now, what you are going to do is find the carton size and the carton weight and the units per carton. Those are the things you need. The reason is the next tool we're going to use is Freightos.com. And when we use Freightos, we can click ship to Amazon FBA. We can put in the number of units, which is either boxes or pallets. So let's say you're sending 50 boxes, each with 10 units in them. That would be 500 units, which is what we're doing. So let's say that. So we are sending in 50 boxes, not 150, just 50. So we need to know what size are these bigger boxes, these cartons that hold our individual units inside. How big are those and how heavy are those? So since we can't find it on this offering, the next thing you can do is actually begin looking at other similar sized offerings. So you can see this one here, very similar size box, and let's see how they are setting this out. So you can see here 10 units per box. Okay, they do 60 sets per carton, but I'm going to explain why this is not the one we're going to use here. It's just too big for Amazon FBA. They do 10 sets per carton. Okay, as you can see here. If you scroll down, you can also see how they package this. If you see here, there's 10 boxes in this carton. So these are your individual packaged units. That's your carton, and that's how you would ship them to FBA. We would send 50 of these to FBA, and that would be 500 units. Just a side note here, you can see they say if you do 16,000 sets, that's 20 GB. That's a 20-foot container. This many sets, 40-foot container, and this many sets, a very large or an extra height 40-foot container, just so you know what those mean there. But the point here is now we know it's 10 sets per carton. Again, guys, you can always contact your manufacturer for this. I'm just showing you how to do this on the fly. But now that we know it's 10 sets per inner box, and we also know the actual size of this product according to the manufacturer, as well as from our listing, we're able to actually work this out ourselves too. So 22 by 15 by 6 is 1 unit. So what you can do at this point is actually draw this out yourself. You can see here we've got 22 by 15 by 6 centimeters, and there are the sizes in inches as well for you. But that's just this yellow highlighted individual unit. Then you can see we've got 10 of them in our carton over here, and this is going to weigh 10 kilograms or 22 pounds because they put it at 1 kilogram per unit. Okay, so we know that now, which is really good. Remember they did say 60 sets per carton? Well, that would look like this, and this highlighted yellow one is one of these full inner boxes. This though is going to be extremely heavy, extremely big. And you cannot send something this big into Amazon. It needs to be broken down into the inner boxes. So what I recommend is you just send smaller cartons and more of them. You can see in the UK, cartons must not weigh more than 23 kgs, and they must not exceed 63.5 centimeters on any side. In the US, cartons must not weigh more than 50 pounds and shouldn't exceed 25 inches on any side. You can see even with our inner box, the length is 23.6 inches, so we're just in there. So this is just something good to know. But now that we have this, we can calculate the full size of our carton. You can see it is 23.6 inches long or 60 centimeters. It is, of course, 15 centimeters high and 22 centimeters wide. So now we can take that back over to Freightos and drop those numbers in. Now you can see here, you can actually choose centimeters or inches. I'm just going to go with centimeters here. So it was 60 centimeters long. The width is 22 centimeters and the height was 15 centimeters. So now we know that. And what is the weight? Well, we know the weight of each of those is going to be 10 kilograms. Again, kilograms or pounds, your choice. Go to the next step. Here, who is labeling your boxes? I recommend just have your supplier do that. Who is placing your boxes on pallets? Here again, we're going to choose my supplier or me, because at the very least, your supplier is going to do an EXW or X Works quote for you, which means they will have them ready to ship from their warehouse. Also remember, you might just do a DDP shipping quote straight with your supplier. Next, here you need to put in the origin. So here you're going to drop in your supplier's address. That's where it's shipping from. And then goods ready date. So here, let's be realistic with this. Let's say middle of July. Where is our destination? Where are we shipping to? We're shipping to an Amazon warehouse, and the warehouse we're going to use, which you're usually going to use if you're shipping internationally into the US, Texas, FTW1. This is a really good one. And then next. Now, should you add customs brokerage services, put it in, because you're going to pay for this during DDP, and we're just looking for a good quote here. And customs bond. If you already have a customs bond, then you're going to say, no, I already have one here. If not, you're going to say yes, but we're just gaining a quote at this point. And then insurance here, we are going to add insurance. We need to put the goods value in USD. So we can use the cost of goods, which is $8.80 times 500. So 4,400. So that's what we're going to input here and search and book. And so you can see, guys, the C shipping option that's the cheapest here is $760. So you could work out what the unit cost is there. You just say 760 divided by 500. And that would be $1.50 per unit. What we can also do is look for a faster option. Look at this one. So 38 to 45 days. That's a really good timeline. And that's going to be $9.37. So just under $2 a unit. Okay, so let's say you went with this one and we make sure it's there in about 40 days. Then it's $1.87 per unit. Step number 4 is we're going to add our manufacturing cost, including the 20% differentiation or a bit more if you've contacted the supplier. And we're going to add that to our international shipping cost. And those together are going to give us a landed cost. That is how much it costs you to land this in the Amazon warehouse ready to be sold. So if we add that, it's $8.80 manufacturing plus $1.87 international shipping equals $10.67 per unit landed cost. Step number 5, we're going to calculate our Amazon referral fee. So how much do they charge us for bringing us the audience, for bringing us buyers as we sell each individual unit? What do they take as a percentage of our sell price? Now, our product over here is in the arts and crafts category. So the first thing you need to check, what category are you going to be selling in? In this case, we would choose to follow suit with the arts and crafts category. Really small category, much easier to rank really well in, much easier to move towards getting the bestseller badge in as well. So we're going to do arts and crafts. So let's check what referral fee applies to arts and crafts. And on screen here, you can see the fee schedule for each category, what it's going to cost you in that category as a percentage of sell price based on Amazon referral fee. Now, arts and crafts itself is not listed here. So then what happens, anytime that happens, is you look for the category which says all other products or everything else right here. And that is going to be 15%. So arts and crafts, 15% of our sell price. So if we take $38 times 15% is equal to $5.70. That is our referral fee every time we sell a product. Step number 6 is calculate your product's unit weight. Now this is a much simpler one. What you do is you actually calculate how much does my product weigh. When I put my packaged unit, don't take your product out of the branded packaging or anything. It's exactly as you send it to the warehouse is as you weigh that individual unit. Weigh that. In our case, we know it weighs 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds. Okay, that's the first thing. Then we need to add Amazon's packaging weight to that product. Now in our case here, guys, our actual product itself, that wooden box of tools, let's pretend this is it. That is going to weigh 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds. So that's the first thing. We just put our packaged unit on a scale. We know how much that weighs. The second thing is Amazon applies a Amazon packaging weight to every product based on its tier. And that is actually the box like this that you guys get all your Amazon deliveries in. They add a default packaging weight to your product to account for this. Because remember, your product's going to be put inside this and then it ships to the customer like this. So what packaging weight are you adding to your product? And on screen here, you can see the packaging weights applicable to different tiers. If you're in standard size a pound or less, 4 ounces. Standard size more than a pound, also 4 ounces. That's also 0.25 pounds. And if you're in oversize or special oversize, they add a full pound of packaging weight. Now we know that standard size is any product under 18 by 14 by 8. And so because of that, we know our product does fit into standard size. And because of that, we know we're adding 4 ounces to this product. Okay, we're adding 0.25 pounds to our product. So we take the weight on the scale, 2.2 pounds plus 0.25 pounds, and what our product actually weighs when we're calculating unit weight is 2.45 pounds. But you are not done with the weight. There's one more thing you have to calculate if your product weighs over 1 pound and you're selling in North America. That is dimensional weight. It's really easy. All you're going to do is take your product's dimensions, okay, and times them out. So the length times width times height, okay, just multiply those out and get an answer. Take that answer, divide it by 139, and you have your dimensional weight. So for one of our products here, that's going to be 6 inches times 8.6 inches times 2.4 inches, and we get a big number of 123.84 inches. We take that big number and we divide it by 139, and we get 0.89 pounds, so 0.9 pounds. So now we know that we have one weight of 2.45 pounds. That's our unit weight. The other weight, dimensional weight, for the same product is 0.9 pounds. Whichever of those is bigger for your product is the one Amazon uses as your outbound shipping weight. In our case, they don't use a dimensional weight, and we are going to be charged based on the unit weight because that was the bigger one. So 2.45 pounds is our final product weight. Do not forget though to calculate that dimensional weight in case. And step number 8, determine your FBA fulfillment fee, because now we do know our actual outbound shipping weight. So here we can see standard size products for non-apparel items, and we come up to large standard size, which we are in. And we're not in 1 to 2 pounds, we're in 2 to 3 pounds. Okay, so 2.45 pounds, we're going to be paying $5.42 FBA fulfillment fee every time we sell a product. Remember, this is different to the referral fee. This is for them picking, packing, handling, shipping to customers, doing customer service. Per unit we sell, we pay them $5.42. Step number 9 is we're going to add together our Amazon referral fee and our FBA fulfillment fee for a total Amazon cost. So in this case, we're going to add our FBA fee of $5.42 to our referral fee, which was $5.70, and we get $11.12. So that is what we pay Amazon every time we sell a unit at $38. The next step here is we're going to add that landed cost we worked out earlier. Remember, manufacturing and shipping. We add that to our total Amazon cost, and together they're going to make up our total cost. So remember, our total landed cost was $10.67. We're going to add our total Amazon cost to that at $11.12, and we have a total cost per unit of $21.79. And step number 10 is to calculate your profit margin. So here you're simply taking your sell price, ours was $38. We deduct our total cost at $21.79, and we are left with $16.21 in dollar profit per unit we sell. Now all you do is you take that dollar profit amount, so $16.21, you're going to divide that by your total sell price, $38, and then you just times that by 100, and you now have your profit margin. For us here, that comes out at 42.66%. Now guys, when you're doing this initial calculation, you are looking for above 40%. And the reason why is we haven't calculated anything on ad spend. We haven't factored in marginal storage fees. So by having a 40% margin, you're giving yourself breathing room for those instances. You're giving yourself contingency. If you have a very high ad spend, at least in this case, you're still probably going to be making a 30% margin, which is still fantastic. but 40% is what you want to aim for here. Step number 11 is click the like button if you enjoyed this content. Guys, please do go through all of this when researching your products. I know it seems like a lot. You'll get really quick at it. Remember, you're investing so many hours in research. You're investing so much money in inventory. What's an hour to go through all of this to really understand your numbers and what this is going to turn out to be, or likely to turn out to be like in terms of profit? 100% worth it. I know a bit boring and numbers oriented, but it's also really exciting, and it's going to help you make proper decisions. There's nothing wrong with discarding a product so you can move on. Don't just leave products in that gray area and let them build up. That's a problem. You need to be making proper decisions, yes or no. And this, in my opinion, is the absolute best test that you can have for that, particularly in the beginning where you don't want to get sidetracked by your emotions. In any case, guys, please do click that like button, subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, and hope you're making some good progress. I will see you in the next video.